That's good. Good evening to all. This evening I will now do a walk along Barbados Beach, starting from the mighty Brighton Highway, which was formerly Spring Garden Highway, which runs along the western part of the island. Looking towards the Stanford Scott building, we will come across to Wine World, and I'm outside of the Bridgetown port and the water harbour as well. And ahead of me is Kensington Oval, which is the home for cricket here in Barbados. It was refurbished in 2007 for the World Cup cricket. So this is all the mighty Brighton Highway, which was formerly Spring Garden Highway. So the Spring Garden Highway is just 1 minute away from Bridgetown. This is the country's capital. You could as well say that this is Bridgetown because we are just walking distance away from Bridgetown. So one could as well say that this is Bridgetown, even though it may not be greater Bridgetown where the shops are. This is still a town area. So again, the Spring Garden Highway was built in the early to mid 80s under the leadership of Barbados' second Prime Minister, Tom Adams, who wanted the highway to be built for motorists to have easy access from the northwestern parts of the island over to Bridgetown, instead of having to go up Black Rock and Eagle Hallway. So looking at the Stanford Scott building. Once upon a time, before there was the Spring Garden Highway, that area was filled with nothing but sea. The sea from Barbados Beach used to extend over to Spring Garden into the road. At that time it wasn't a road, it was just sea, until Tom Adams decided to create it, to convert it into a highway. And this is the Eric Hassel building over here. And this is the bargain center, the Quartz Bargain Center. And this is the RSPC here, which stands for Royal. I'm not sure what the S is for, but P is for preventative, and C is for cruelty, and A is for animals. This is also a veterinary clinic, so this is where the animals go to when they don't have any owner. Take them and bring them there. And this is all in the Bridgetown port and the water harbour over here. Headed in a northerly direction. So this is the original part of the Spring Garden Highway. The other part further up was an addition. Quartz Bargain Center and the Quartz Distribution Center next door. the warehouse for pork supply stores here in Barbados. That's guys. The quartz distribution center. And the bargain center. REMAC, Hospitality Trading and Development Center, donated trees in 1994. I'll take you guys to the port, up to the port. That's good. This is all the Bridgetown port and the water harbor over here. And you can see some of the gantry cranes in the port as well. So this is our seaport here in Barbados. And the flour mill, which is at the port as well. So Servitech. This is the flour mill here, opposite of the port. The flour mill. Onto Brighton Beach. So as I said before, this was the original part of Spring Garden Highway. The other half past Brighton Beach was an addition. So as I said before, we are in close proximity to Bridgetown, which is the country's capital. All the flour mill here, which is outside the port, in the port yard, sorry. So this is the cutoff point for Spring Garden Highway. And the Pirelli tire shop, the distribution, the warehouse. So lots of warehouses along the Spring Garden Highway. As I said before, Spring Garden was renamed the Mighty Grinder Highway in July of 2019. All the flour mill at the port. So now Spring Garden Highway provides easy access for motorists to get to the north and west of the island, and also to University of the West Indies at KFA campus as well, which is just up the hill. Yes, because you're that carriage turning, that right turn was the cut-off point to take you back to Exmouth Gap and back to Deacon's Road. And you can see the Mount Gear Rum Distillery, which is manufacturers of Mount Gear Rum here in Barbados. Their distillery is here at along the Mighty Griner Highway. Mighty Griner was a Calypsonian from Barbados, a well-known Calypsonian. Mount Gear Rum, established in 1703. And this is Exmouth Gap here. That will take you back to Deacon's Road and back to where international superstar Rihanna was once born and raised. Yes guys, Mount Gear Rum Distillery here, established in 1703. This way back to Deacon's Road and back to Rihanna Drive and Westbury Cemetery. Yeah. So Spring Garden Highway cut-off point was here before it was extended. All here was sea. The sea from Brighton Beach used to come all the way up here. All here was sea. The sea was all here until the late 80s, early to mid 80s, between 81 and 83, 84, before Spring Garden Highway got refurbished, before the highway was built. All here was the seaside from Brighton Beach. This is right here. So I'm now approaching Brighton Beach. All here the Mount Gear Rum Distillery over here. I'm approaching Brighton Beach. And this is the flour mill once again. Now heading on to Brighton Beach, which is a part of the West Coast. This is where the West Coast begins. Here at Brighton Beach. And this is the ending of Brighton Beach. Looking back to the flour mill in the southerly direction. And this is a northerly direction. So I'm now on the beach. So you can see the hot pot where the Barbados Power substation is. And the flour mill. This is for the Bridgetown port and the water harbour. All here is Spring Garden Highway. And the Mount Gear Rum Distillery over here again. So this is all Brighton Beach on the west coast of Barbados. direction towards the flour mill and the Bridgetown port and the coast yard as well. This is Barbados Beach, situated along the west coast of Barbados. Let's go. Oh, Barbados Beach. Then back towards the hot pot and the Barbados, then the power substation and the former Malibu factory. I used to manufacture Malibu rum years ago. Back in a southerly direction towards the Bridgetown port and Deepwater Harbour and the coast guard. All in Barbados Beach. And this is the Rascals Bar at Barbados Beach. Rascals Bar over here, which was once, I think it was Little Rascals or something like that. And back towards the flour mill. of Barbados Beach. Looking in a southerly direction again. So this is all a part of the west coast of Barbados. Yeah. Yeah. Every Charlotte's got there. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Alright. That's good. All Barbados Beach. Looking in a southerly direction once again. So this is also another beach in close proximity to Bridgetown. Along the west coast of the island. That's the lifeguard hut over here. We're headed in a northerly direction though, towards Brighton Beach first. You get to Brighton Beach first, and then the hot pot afterwards. Awesome beachfront homes here along the beach. What a lovely creation. So Mom made this in the out of sand. Man and woman laying down, hugging each other. Very romantic looking. Some people can be very creative. So the hot pot is far north of where I'm heading. I will eventually get there. So some beachfront houses. So the sea from here used to come all the way to Spring Garden, where the highway is now. Was the sea from Brighton Beach here used to come all the way to Spring Garden. And this is the beach where I was baptized on the 15th of March 2003. I was immersed in water here at Brighton Beach. Just a by the way thing, just saying. Some more houses. Looking back in a southerly direction towards Brighton Beach and the Flour Mill and the Coast Guard and the Bridgetown Port. So once again, where I am standing, where I'm now at Brighton Beach, which is just north of Brighton Beach. Some more beachfront houses. So this is a part of the west coast of Barbados. Once again. Back at the Flour Mill and Brighton Beach. So this is Brighton Beach. Pile Bay is out this way too. Pile Bay is out this way in this area. So this part of the beach now starts to get lonely. You can shout out to Grisettes and Cape and University of the West Indies up in the hills here. In the background behind these houses. So this is all Brighton Beach now. The Malibu rum factory, the factory that used to manufacture Malibu rum, was out this way as well. Once upon a time. The factory that used to manufacture Malibu rum was out here. But it no longer operates manufacturing Malibu rum. This will take you back to Spring Garden Highway, known as Brighton Road or Brighton Terrace. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Some more beachfront houses over here. So again, I'm in the parish of St. Michael. Heading in a northerly direction now. Now approaching the hot pot. The hot pot got its name because of the currents from the Light and Power substation, which is just outside the hot pot. Just go inside the sea, causing the water to be warm. So that section there off of Brighton Beach is referred to as the hot pot. And lots of drowning occur there as well. The currents are so strong that it pulls people in the water. Just last year, a lot of drowning used to take place there. But also relaxing to bathe in as well. The Malibu rum factory was up here as well. There's another rum distillery out here right now. Another rum distillery is up here. Just been all the former Malibu factory was out here. Yes, please. Mount Gay rum distillery was here. Not Mount Gay, Malibu. Sorry, used to be up here. To see all the gas tanks here. There's another rum distillery out here now though. I ain't too sure what your name is, but there's a rum factory somewhere up here. I think it's Old Brighton or something like that. Can't be Mount Gay because Mount Gay is further up the street. Looking back in a southerly direction towards Brandon Beach and the Bridgetown port and the water harbour with the flour mill and the gantry cranes in the port and the coast guard and so on, all up here. So when you reach the hot pot now, it gets a funny smell. When you get to the hot pot now, it gets a funny smell. All the rum distillery over here. You can hear the noise of the machines. I think it's Brighton or some rum that got manufacturers here. I'm not sure. I can't remember the name offhand. But now Malibu was out here and Mount Gay is further back up. Spring Garden Highway. So this is all a part of Black Rock in St. Michael. All the rum distillery. Now reach the hot pot. And this is all the Brighton Beach over here. All the hot pot and the rum distillery. So the hot pot used to be down by the Barbados Light and Power, up by the Light and Power, up Pebbles Beach, up by Pebbles Beach, up by the Hilton. The hot pot used to be by the Hilton years ago, back in the early times. But then they moved it from up by the Hilton and brought it down here. The Light and Power, the Barbados Light and Power substation is next door, where the current from there goes into the water, causing the water to be warm. That's how the name hot pot came about. So the Barbados, the power substation is over here, in which the current from there goes into the water. This is the water here, this is the hot pot here. This is the hot pot over here. The hot pot. And all Brighton Beach. Thanks for watching now, and have a blessed evening.